Hello, everybody. Another Eric flight. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Exciting news. I worked tirelessly over the past like 48 hours to get the marathon planned. But it is planned, the briefing is done, and registration is available for the 5th annual Eric Flight fundraising marathon. And it's called the Ultimate American Canadian Flight Trip. And we're going to have 2 marathons again this year. We're going to have one in Canada going right across from west to east. That way. And then a week later, we'll be doing America from Vermont all the way out to Santa Monica, California. So if you're interested in even flying a couple legs, look at my Discord. It would be tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord. All one word, all lowercase. And you'll see links for it coming up on the chat. But it is exciting. And I want to share the promotional poster. We're going to get hopefully get some sponsors again. That's the next step here. But let me just take you to this. Because I even got like the anthems music picked out. It's amazing. I just got to do more graphics. But here we go. Without further ado, the first unveiling of the poster on a stream for the Ultimate American Canadian Flight Trip. We're doing the Canadian Flight Trip Marathon on Saturday, July 26th. We'll start at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm probably going to take out the Piper Warrior. I mean, the Piper Arrow, what we're flying tonight. So it's not the fastest, but it's faster than like a 172. And it should take me about 19 to 20 hours to complete these marathons each. The American Flight Trip Marathon will be the next week after that, Saturday, August 2nd. Again, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Real world time, real world weather. IFR, VFR, trying to get through conditions. That's what we're going to try to do like we always do. This will be our 5th marathon. We've raised $6,216 for the Children's Cancer Research Fund over the last 4 marathons. Plus I had a year where I didn't have a marathon. But that's how much we've raised. I'm trying to get $2,500 again this year. So I hope to see you at least come out, maybe fly a leg or two if you can't fly the whole marathon. If you can, look for the briefing in my Discord. Again, it's tinyurl.com/Eric Flight Discord. All one word. And yeah, we'll see you there. I'm excited. Can you tell I'm excited? I'm excited already. So, all right. Anyways, excuse me. Let's get our flight done for time. We're going to take off from Sedona, Arizona, the last place we actually took off, arrived to in the Arrow 3. And we're going to take it from there and go up to New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Not the international airport, the airport that's right outside of it. So without further ado, though, let's get our tablet up here with our checklist. And you could see that. Yay! I have a whole checklist just to start a stream. It's crazy, but it works. All right, we're going to tell the pre-flight's done. Seat track back locked. Avionics are off. Autopilot is off. I have it set for 10,500, which are cruising altitude tonight, though. AC's off. Prop high RPM. It is. Okay, throttle slight. And brakes are set. Rudders are working. Okay, good. Parking brakes on. Master alternator on. Beacon on. That's the wrong one. I put the panel lights on. All right. And with that, we are going to do fuel pump on. Forward each other mixture. Watch the fuel flow go up and back down. There you go. Okay, and with that, we're ready for starting. So here we go. Clear prop.
Clear prop.
And we are good. Excuse me. All right. Mixture full rich oil pressure is in the green. Fuel pump off. Make sure the fuel pressure is still good. It is. Lights as required. We'll turn on nav at this time and put the panel lights on too, because I gotta get used to that for when I fly the Arrow 2 in real life, because that's how the nose gear lights come on. They don't come on unless you have the panel lights on. So we must be hooked up to that fuse or something. All right. Seatbelt harness is good. Heat vent defrost. How cold is it? It's about 65. We'll leave it right where it is. Excuse me. Avionics on and set. We gotta resize the GNS 530 window. Yep, it did that. Nope, it went to the other monitor again. Here we go. Alright, so we're good this time. Not today. Satan. Oh my god. A little bit more over there. Back. I think that's about good. Okay. So I have a real sim gear GNS 530, so I have to pop out the window and put it in there. That's what I was doing there, if you're wondering. Alright, with that, ATIS. Again, ATIS here in Sedona. Probably close all these extra windows I don't need. There not be any credit card info on there. I'm just being funny. Alright, and ATIS here is 118.525. Go.
Kilo Sierra Echo Zulu, automated weather observation 210.
Down tower here, so it's all us.
Wind 210 at 16. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear.
210 means
Temperature
21.
17
Makes it
Celsius.
easy. Alright, cool.
2.10 Celsius.
21.
Altimeter 2988.
That way. Right where Blake
Kilo
is.
Sierra Echo Zulu,
Eagle.
automated weather observation
R100.
2100
That is.
Zulu.
Alright,
Wind,
that
210
back to guard. Might help. You know, we say on this channel when we go back to guard.
Go on guard with KGOD.
Alright, avionics, ATIS.
Yeah.
I gotta let the mixture too. Altimeter set, transponder alt squawk, ADSB is on. I'm gonna connect the VAT Simit this time. We have a flight plan, which is filed, but the whole thing is that Volante had like the whole West Coast on there, so let's see what it's doing now. Yep. We're in Sedona, so I'm gonna be from there. I'm going to Double Eagle 2 Airport. I'm going to depart, and then I'll probably ask for flight following after that with Albuquerque Center. So let's get them. Well, let's get the CTAF here first, actually. But you can see that everything's lit up there. Albuquerque, we're going to have to contact an approach to get near there. Maybe. I have to check that on the way there. Radio test. Let's see if that's in Unicom's 1228. That's in Unicom. Yep, it's not working. Why isn't it working? Because it's broadcasting on COM2. There you go. That's in Unicom. Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot radio check, please. If I'm hearing anything, we're okay. Alright, we're going to taxi to 2-1 and do a run-up. How's that? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the tablet off at this time. Parking brake off. Brakes are good. Tobii eye tracker on. We center it, and here we go. Oh, because I'm going to... Oh. How did that get set down? I don't know. But luckily it won't retract if that happens when you're on the ground. Never know, though. It could be a failure. Maybe I pushed the wrong button on my keyboard or something. Anyways. We're going to 2-1. It's going to be loading scenery, so I'm sorry if it does this again. Tons of scenery. It will bounce back. Come on now. Oh, doesn't like it. Doesn't like it, Mikey. I gotta turn the frame gen off and then on again because that's what's happening. Maybe we'll just keep it off for now. Fine. Won't be the best frames, but we'll be okay. Maybe we'll turn on just right before we depart. No, I believe that's Double Eagle 2, the airport we're going to. But, see, Sedona is kind of kicking alive here with FSLTL traffic. Excuse me. I didn't cough like all day. I get on stream, I start coughing. Maybe it's a nervous reaction. I don't know. We have a new command to unveil today. I got really creative today. Like I went all out and I did a bunch of creative stuff. But I made sure I got the Marathon to a point where people can register for it. It's a nice looking aircraft. Things are going well as we end our April vacation tomorrow. I actually ended yesterday, but you get the weekend off. I go back to teach, so. But I was gonna try to start the Oregon Trail flights I have planned. The weather's not the best at the start of the Oregon Trail. So it is what it is. But all right, 2-1s on our right here. We're gonna go all the way down. We use all available runway, especially in this high density area here. Just lean out the mixture just a little bit. We'll do a run right around this elbow here. It looks like there's a rump area right here, to be honest with you, so I'm going to use this. How's that? I'm going to use that. Feel free to fly with us. Ooh. The Bible is with us tonight. I don't know if he's on stream, but if you are, let me know. Brakes are set. Parking brake on. And holding. Cool. Alright, what did I say I was going to do? Well, before I depart, I'll put the thing back on. Fuel to the proper tank, we're good. Trim set for takeoff. We're going to test that. Wheel and electronic trim. Working. Beautiful. Flight controls. Free and correct. Alright, instruments, stern coordinates, meal, no flag. Heading coordinates should be about where it is. Vertical speed's good. Altimeter's good. Horizon's good. Airspeed's good. Annunciator lights are good. Alternate air test and close. It's already tested because it was on. Mixture best power. We're gonna rev this up to 2,000 and lean out the mixture first. See that we're like 5,000 feet. So here we go. 2,000. I'm gonna have to go maximum RPMs here. I want to make sure it's level low. Okay, hold still RPMs. Here we go. Yep, right about there. Alright, good. Checking the mags, right. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Mags good. Prop, we're going to cycle. RPMs go down. RPMs go up. Now we look at the oil pressure on the left. Oil pressure goes down. Oil pressure goes up. And then finally do one more check of the prop here. Make sure there's no oil that splurts out onto the windshield, because that means we don't have a leak, which is cool. And up. Alright, vacuum is good. Alternator's charging. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, oil temperature are in the green. We're going to idle. Throttle friction lock would be a little knob that's on the right side of this thing, but you can't really do that in the sim. And back to around 1,000. Alright, if there's a problem, take a full mechanical wrench, otherwise we'll abort, take off, land directly ahead on the runway. If we are under, let's say, let's say 5,500 feet, this problem mechanical realize we'll land directly, have no more than 30-degree turns. Best glide speed in this, because I'm looking at the checklist, which you didn't see, is 79. If we're above 5,500, this problem can't much. Otherwise, we'll take a turn to the right, because it's just more to land on. We'll land on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed, again, 79. We're going to rotate it to 70. Climb at 90, retract the gear. Armored Addicts, what's up? How's it going? Track the gear when there's no more available runway to land on in case there's an emergency. Everyone got that? Got that. Alright, so without further ado, we're going to depart out of here. I'm going to turn the tablet off. And we're going to make things happen. Our parking brake off. I already got the landing strobes on. Fuel pumps going on. Toby eye tracker so I don't slam into anyone here. And the Bible, if you're flying with me, that's awesome. Thanks for flying with me, man. Got to make my call here. On the CTAF. What is the CTAF? It is 123.0. Okay. So, Sedona traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 21, departure to the east. Sedona. Okay, looks clear. Except for that Eagle, which is, oh, Oh, it's got the smoke going on and everything, everybody. Look at that. Pretty cool. Send in the clowns. I'm just being funny. We're just going direct to Kilo Alpha Echo Golf. And I'm going to work around any airspace I don't need. So that would be you, huh? Yeah. Well, here we go in the middle. Okay, heels on the floor. Looking good. Full throttle. Here we go. Eagle's going nuts out there. He just bounced. I think he just bounced off the runway. That is freaking cool, though. I don't want to look too long. I didn't turn my frame gen on, but that's okay. Rotate. Trimming up. We are off. Okay. This left turns out of here, so look at that beautiful scenery, huh? Alright, I'm gonna take a left turn, clear on the left. Go. Got a little bit of wind here. That thing in front of me looks purple, doesn't it? Alright, we gotta take another left here. We gotta climb to 10,500 to get over these mountains and stay above it. So that's our goal. Armin Addict is with us. There you are, my friend. I see your name tag now. Cool. It says you're flying the Beechcraft, but it looks like a Piper. Man, lots of traffic here, huh? KS Baroque 1-2 in the Piper. That's why I thought you were flying. So you probably do look like a Beechcraft once you get up there. Alright, let's keep this thing going. Autopilot on. Autopilot on. Thank you. Vertical speed. And let's make sure that this is going nav. Should be going nav, but remember the autopilot's a little wonky on this one, so is it turned off? Heading nav. Turn to the left already. Oh, Tokyo tracker off. Oh, look at that beautiful sight there. That is a picture moment right there. I just took a picture as we almost slam into the mountain. Come on now, we gotta make it over the mountain. My autopilot disconnected, then it reset the altitude. We're okay now though. No, gear up. Yeah, that might help too. Jesus, Eric. I was so fascinated by beauty. We're good now. No wonder why I was like having problems climbing and stuff. Alright, we gotta get over these mountains. Yeah, we're a little close there. Gotta get a little close. We're gonna make it though, that's the best part. Alright, we're on our way. And I'm gonna go over to Vatsaminacom for a second. Alright, and then we're gonna get Albuquerque Center to 8.45 in there. Get some flight following. Look at my speed there, keep it going. Yep. Sorry, it's still loading scenery again. Jesus. I will set you. I will set. Ooh, look at that. Wow. It's quite the drop there. Come on, simulator. Here you are, Armin Addict. So you're still there, but Let me know when you get up in the air. Make things happen. I'm gonna enjoy this for a second. Whoa! What type of traffic is that? Holy shnikes. Oh, you have to wait for KS Baroque. I got you. Well, KS Baroque, if you're flying with us tonight, appreciate that too. I'm gonna check you with Albuquerque Center here. So that was November 245 Juliet Mike.
97 heavy
Flying
Albuquerque
past
Center.
us. Surprising. Well, I probably got a warning on that. For some reason, my Bluetooth is not. Oh, it is connected. Okay. There we go. Should have gotten a warning on that one. Gonna turn notifications off, maybe. Let me see what I got. Oh, ringtone.
Level.
There we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna decrease our descent. Ascent.
Juliet Mike.
It's going 074, get the setup. Then I will go
6 miles level.
I have to get off the mixture too. Let me see what I can do with that.
Skyline 6 showing 0, contact Albuquerque Center on 132.4.
Good. Alright, here we go. Albuquerque Center, November 513 Echo Foxtrot.
Center on 124.85. Good day. 132.
Number 513 Echo Foxtrot, Albuquerque Center.
Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, type Papa Alpha 28 Romeo. We're about 8 nautical miles east of Sedona. Requesting flight following. We are direct to Kilo Alpha Echo Golf and climbing the 10,500 VFR.
November 513 Echo Foxtrot, squawk 1627 ident.
1627 in ident. 3 Echo Foxtrot. There's the ident button. Yay. Double checked on vPilot to make sure it's registered on that. Now, vertical speed is now working. There you go. This autopilot's a little wonky. He sounds very soft. I don't know if it's because he's far away, but a little bit. Kip on the ground! Reading with a party at 29! Wow, sir, thanks, man. What's up? Jeta Azevedo. Chita Azevedo. JT Azevedo. 36, what's up? Thanks for reading, man.
November
Appreciate it.
513 Echo Foxtrot, what's your destination airport again?
We are direct to Kilo Alpha Echo Golf, 3 Echo Foxtrot. And we're on VATSIM, we're just full
Number
out of
513
Sedona.
Echo Foxtrot, roger. Radar contact 10 miles southeast of Flagstaff, VOR. Altitude indicates 10,000. Maintain VFR, resume on navigation.
Maintain VFR, resume on navigation, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Thanks.
Number
Thanks to
3 Echo
Ace Man
Foxtrot, just so you're aware,
811.
we're going ATZ 0 in about 6 minutes. And the Flagstaff altimeter standard 29902.
Roger, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Have to decrease that. So thanks, man. Thanks for keeping on the ground for rating. JT Azevedo, 36. Thanks for following the channel. Man, this is amazing. Anyways, we're in the Piper Arrow 3. Like I said, we just left Sedona, climbing the 10,500. The autopilot cooperates, got Armin added with us. And I guess that other Piper's not coming with us, but feel free to join us on the East server. We're just taking the Arrow 3 out. JJ, what's up? Make sure you use your sound. Then I'll unveil our newest overlay that I made. But we're also got our 5th annual marathon all planned out. Our fundraising marathon I do every end of July, beginning of August. So we're gonna announce that too. But yeah, I try. I'm a teacher, so I'm used to it. I try my best. I got a lot of critics out there that are children when I say their names wrong. Wow. I had to read that first because it was all together. But it's cool, man. Thanks for following me on Twitch, and thanks again to Eastman8112 for following me as well. But yeah, real world weather, but not real world time. We do have to kick this back, though. My manifold pressure is all the way up. We kick this back to 2,500 RPMs. So we're at cruising altitude. I haven't been doing a good job paying attention, I'll tell you that. landing gears left after like departure. Like I did the whole briefing. You think I could actually do that? But no. Anyways, it's time, everybody. It's time to unveil the newest overlay, and I want you to enjoy this one. Okay? You can use this if you want to, but I thought it was cool, and it involves a lot of my own vocal work. So here we go. My happy dance. And all the girlies say he's ready to fly for a flight guy. That's right, pretty fly for a flight guy. Doesn't work on my wife, but for others it does, I guess. There you go. Is that art? Is that art or what, huh? I'm gonna make a t-shirt out of that. A lot of my ideas end up as t-shirts, and again, just as I said that in chat, it came up my Etsy store. I do whatever I can to make cash to fly planes for real. So sorry that the commercialism is a little bit real on my stream, but that's how I pay for flying in real life. But JJ, want to welcome you to the broadcast the right way, my friend. There you go. What? Hour and a half. Let's look at things here. We got Mormon Lake over here on our left, and we're going over Hutch Mountain, which at 10.5 doesn't look like a big mountain. There you go. Very nice scenery. Out of Sedona, which is now back there. Armin Addict is with us. He's coming up right behind. Man, nice flight. Did so much work in the last 48 hours on like graphics and stuff. It's like, man, it's amazing. Anyways, if you want to spice it up, commands are available at tinyurl.com/ef commands. That's plural commands. And don't go nuts with them, but enjoy a couple of them if you want. Usually you have to watch the stream for a little bit though, because there is like a credit system on there, which I stuck on a long time ago. So there you go. You know what I'm talking about. Paramotors are cool, dude. What's that guy that's on YouTube there? The one that does like the Easy Biscuit stickers and stuff. I forget his name now, but he's amazing. And I thought about maybe trying a paramotor at some time.
97, leave Myers Space, LA Center is closed. Radar services terminated, frequency changes approved.
Anyways, got a Southwest flight above us, ADSB. And you can tell because all my real world electronic flight back
513 Echo Foxtrot, Albuquerque Center is closing up here shortly. Radar services terminated, squawk VFR, frequency changes approved.
Squawk VFR, thanks for the ATC, 3 Echo Foxtrot. Stand by. Bam. And back to Malt. Oops. Don't turn it off. Mark, that's me to calm down. But anyways, we got some nice, tasty chatter sounds here that we could have for ambiance in the background. So don't think you're going to miss out on ATC.
Would you like us to go around to the right?
Paramotor's cool though. Tucker Gott. Yes, exactly. The guy that actually paramotored to a McDonald's and got food and took off. Yeah. He's originally from Jersey, but I guess he's in Arizona or something now. Yeah, I watched his stuff for years. And I figured if I ever got into paramotoring, it could kind of fill that little glitch in between. It's not cheap to buy it at first, but it's probably cheaper to fly. So there's the Bible. I don't know if they're with us or not, but they're in the Piper. So yeah, good times. Good times. Hunter Dad 20's off our right. And again, if you didn't want to fly with us, we're on the Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. You can be my wingman at any time.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
Just saying.
You can be mine.
If you want me to make me yours, that's fine. But your best probably to load up at Kilo India November Whiskey, Winslow Lindbergh Regional. And I'm gonna I'll show it to everybody. And make sure it's appropriate. Oh man. Alright, we got this. You ready? Oh, that's a pretty nice livery there, my friend. Look at that, it's a Jaguar. I got you. Yep. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Flying's flying. I'm telling you. Nothing wrong with that. That's a pretty nice Beechcraft you got there. You should catch up in no time. That is 2 motors. Looking pretty good. Yeah. Pretty sweet. That is cool. Yeah. It rivals and probably beats mine. It works so hard, but it's a very nice livery. It's the Jaguar. Is that what they say? Jaguar. I'm trying my best there. It's not a Jaguar. It's a Jaguar. Okay, we're cruising along 10,005. We got some desert below us. Again, just past the Hutch Mountain there, which didn't look like much of a mountain, but I guess it is. We're gonna be riding this for a while. We'll let you know when we get near Winslow. Arizona, I believe it is still. Which is out in the distance. Only an hour and a half to go. We're doing on fuel. We're decent. We're burning the right there. Just want to remind myself. Once it's working, suction's good. Instruments are good. RPM is good. Manifold's good. And things are good. They said there might be a little bit of turbulence tonight, so we'll see. Still saying there's low turbulence from 15,000 and below, so yeah, might have a little bumpiness. I'm not really seeing it right now though. They're saying it's out there, my wife. That is an awesome livery. I gotta be honest with you, I gotta look at it again. Look at that, everybody. That's a nice livery. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. TTV Bible. I knew that. I knew you were flying with us. I was like, I know they're on this thing. You're out over there. The Bible. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Norman Addict, we're probably gonna have to get you a sound pretty soon. You've been coming to the stream pretty frequently whenever I can stream, so if you want on the cord, just give you some ideas on what you'd like for an intro sound on my stream. And all the rest of you could do that too if you just keep tuning in. So, you did? Flight.to? Yeah, that's a nice livery, dude. What's the inside look like? Is it just a normal cockpit, or do they alter that too? There's a meteor crater over here. It actually has that in the section. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Right there. On the section. There's supposed to be a museum over there too. I gotta go to flightsim.to and download all the stuff that's updated. I haven't downloaded yet. United States and stuff. Canada. But, big news, I have the 5th marathon for flight fundraising I do. Oh good, take a picture of it. I want to see it. Not the Discord. Should be leather in the Jaguar. Love the colors here. There's nothing on the section that'll tell me what this is, but it's about 5,000 feet MSL down there. Where's the Bible? Over there. Out in the distance. Armin Action back there. You know what I just noticed? I'm going east, not west. I should be odd. So let's climb to 11,500. Jeez, what the heck is wrong with me? Let's go a little higher. Wow, that slipped my mind. That just slipped my mind. Tonight has not been good on the remembering things. Keep an eye on that speed, but I think we're going to be fine. climbing at 500 feet per minute, so it's not that bad. It's a 200 horsepower engine, a little more powerful. How did I miss that one? I don't know. I do not know.
Approaching Navy American 423, 5.2.
What'd you do?
I did nothing.
American 423.
I plead the fifth. 11.5. I should have, because we're going east, not west. Funky Freakster. That's a pretty cool name. Bible there, kicking our butt with speed over here.
6,000.
Oh, I got it. Armin Addict. Here's the. Everyone, this is the interior there. That is a Jaguar interior. That is. Look at that. My New England interior. Interior. My New England accent is real. And again, if you missed it, this is the livery, the outside livery of the Jaguar. That is a sweet livery. I'm gonna have to look at that then. All right. And here's the link right here if you want it. FlightSim.to. You know what? I'll actually put that in chat. How's that? 2024 doesn't support all my add-ons and stuff like that, and it's still a little touchy. But I try it here and there. I'm waiting for service update 2 to come out. That's a nice livery. I like that one a lot. So I do try it here and there, but it won't do like my liveries or do any of the performance mods I have in my aircraft and stuff like that. The Aero 3 has problems in it, at least with my livery. So I'm going to Double Eagle. That is correct, New Mexico Flyer. Yep, I do try it though. I bought it, pre-ordered it and everything. So as of now, for the Flight Sim Marathon that I'm doing on July 26th and also August 2nd, 2 marathons in one, I'm going to be doing 2020 unless 2024 is kind of fixed up enough. And I like to do custom liveries on that for the event. But seeing that all of you rated after that announcement, I'm going to do this announcement one more time. So here we go. The ultimate American-Canadian flight trip, my 5th annual Flight Sim Marathon. We're raising money for the Children's Cancer Research Fund through my participation in the Great Cycle Challenge. Yeah, 9 hours in 10. Wow. Dude, family and kids, they kind of prevent that. However, I did do 40 hours of work. Doing 2 marathons in one, Canadian flight trip marathon from West Coast to East to Quebec City is going to be on July 26th. Then we take a week and we're going to do it on August 2nd, the American one from Vermont all the way to Santa Monica, California. Come on out. Check it out. Check out my Discord right over there. tinyurl.com/airflight Discord. Look at the briefing. If you want a challenge, you can fly 1 marathon or both. It doesn't matter. You can pick either one you want. And we will probably have some prizes available. Jawicki Design usually sponsors us, and Knit Builds sponsored us for the last 2 marathons as well. So I just have to contact them now that I got all the briefing stuff done. But you can register today or even just look at the briefing and decide it. It's not till July. You can sign up till July 24th for that. So hope to see you there on stream. Support the cause. And again, it's all for charity. We're going to be raising money. If you want to see where we're raising the money, it's tinyurl.com/donate-fly. I ride a bike for 150 miles in September, and I try to raise money. We've raised over $6,000 so in the years that we've done this, so it's been pretty good. Can't complain. The Flight Sim community has come through on that a lot, and it keeps getting better every year. We're trying to aim for $2,500 raised. Last year we were a little short, but we raised our all-time high of $1,600. So I like to give a little bit back, and I gotta turn off that marathon promo because why not? Wow. Really like that poster. I'm really proud of it though. Yeah, all right. Cool. Nick Gresla, how's it going? JT Azevedo, if you join, you're gonna get your sound on this Twitch broadcast as well. So make sure you join my Discord. Nick Gresla, welcome to the broadcast. You too can have your own sound. Just keep tuning in. When I see you for a while, I'll say, hey, it's time for you to get a sound. You go to my Discord and let me know what sound you'd like, as long as it's not copyrightable. We're fine. Over there on our left is Winslow Lindbergh Regional, in Winslow, Arizona. I think we're in Arizona. I saw that. Yep. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it or not. It's my last day before I go back to school. And I spent like 48 hours. I was up to almost, I was like 3:30 a.m. finishing up the briefing for the marathon last night. So, but look at that. These little chasms. Yeah, it was worth it though. I got it all done. You can register for the marathon whenever you want it now. So I just gotta get the sponsors going on next. I'll probably try to email them tonight, tomorrow. Go from there. But if it means anything, and I can't promise this, everyone who has flown the marathon as a marathon has always gotten something. And I can't guarantee that because if we got more people, then it'd be a raffle. But usually we get people to sign up, but only the strong make it, you know what I'm saying? Well, thank you. I like doing it because it makes it more interesting rather than just flying going, well, this looks nice, and this looks nice, and it looks nice. And the more people interact, the better. I try my best to keep the talking going and make it entertaining. So, I got one question for you. Nope, my chat doesn't want to work. Come on, chat. No. Come on, man. This is my question.
Are you not entertained?
Just
Are
saying.
you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Try to make it interesting, because let's face it, sometimes flying over the desert like this and seeing the same things, it can be a little redundant. I wouldn't say boring, just redundant. But Winslow, Arizona, right off of there. We're going to be coming up on Joseph City, which is a really small area over here. And Holbrook over there. Well, good. I'm glad. If I ever get non-entertaining, just let me know, and I'll try my best. Yeah, it's tough. Especially on the marathon flights. I'm going to be flying for probably 19 to 20-something hours. So one, always have something to drink on hand. This is a Walmart Mandarin Orange flavored fruity water, if you will. And two, try to conserve your voice when you can on those long marathons because, like, it gets tough, dude. So, my first marathon, I got in trouble because I hurt myself. Because I sat too long, even though I stretched. So now I am a lot more observant after doing 4 of those marathons. Yeah. I gotcha. Yeah. I got my quiet times too sometimes. So, but I do appreciate you all coming out and following on Twitch. We're also streaming on YouTube and Kick concurrently, so I appreciate everyone who's tuning in on YouTube and Kick as well. Looking for our first subscriber on Kick. So that was a recent happening, but I like to, do this for fun because I'm gonna flight sim anyways. And if I make a little bit of flying cash on the side, I will. I'm not trying to be totally commercialistic, but I do not use my teaching salary for flying. So, and this isn't even what does it. My other YouTube channel is usually what makes the most money. Has dried up since COVID. I was making pretty good money for flying. It was not a problem to fly it like 3 times a month, no problem at all. But now it's a little tougher. I got my complex endorsement, and that was like $1,200. So I'm recovering from that, and then I put solar panels on my house like for the past month, buying them here and there. And I've actually had my electric meter run backwards for a little bit. Just saying, it always goes forward when I turn my computer on, but it goes backwards for some of the day. So I know it's working, and I have energy monitors on, so it should pay off itself in about 2 years and 3 months or so. We'll keep an eye on that. So I think it's a good investment. Today was crappy though, because in the Northeast we had rainy weather and overcast. So Joseph City coming off our left. I like to say things. Sometimes people watch these streams archived on YouTube and Twitch, and they go, "Hey, I live there. Thanks for the shout out." The Bible out there in the distance flying with us tonight as well. So is it Armin Addict out back there with the Beechcraft. A nice Jaguar livery. Checked it out on my Discord if you didn't see it. It's pretty nice. You include the interior. All right, Albuquerque approach is on up ahead. It looks like we're crabbing a little to the right, maybe, according to Volanta. But here's Volanta for us. They won't show anyone on Microsoft Flight Simulator server when this is a VAT sim traffic. So you're seeing everyone on VAT sim here. Captain Travis is out there. Local Button Pusher, which is an awesome username, is out there. Here's us. Again, looks like we're crabbing to the right to stay on the right path here. But, oh, that landing. I didn't do a landing. I don't know what that's all about. Anywho. Albuquerque approach is coming up on that sims. Contact them at the right time. Get in there. Kilo Alpha Echo Golf. If anyone's going to Flight Sim Expo, I'll also be attending for the first time ever in person. It's only 30 minutes away from the house. Bringing my son with me, so feel free to not be a stranger. Shake my hand. I'm a welcoming guy. Eleven text. I have not, but now you got me looking at it online, so I'm gonna check it up now. Oh, cool. Very cool. There you go. Flight simulation tracking completely free. Who's it made by? Is it download now? It's kind of like Volanta, isn't it? Yeah. I'll check it out later on. So it's probably going to be a Volanta type software for this. So yeah, I can see that. I do like Volanta. I don't pay for things unless I really have to. Like Google Map Imagery I pay for because I think it's awesome and superior to Bing. That's just me. Yeah, I'll check it out though. I'm not totally stuck on Volanta. I've been using it for a while. Orbex used to sponsor us in the marathon flight, so felt like I needed to give them a little loyalty as well. But I'll check that stuff out. Usually I use my rolled electronic flight bag. As you can see, I was popping up here. Like this is my tablet just streams to the stream, and I use Avere software because I don't fly enough to buy what you call it there, the Apple iPad software. I'm not a big Apple guy to begin with. So no, it's not advertising. Just an alternative to try out. So Holbrook coming up over there. And then the cities are going to dry up like the land's going to dry up up ahead. I'm going to go over some mountainous, hilly territory. It's not really looking hilly though, because it's only 5,000 feet below us. So should be another airport up ahead though. Holbrook Municipal, Papa 14. So we'll check that out as we go by. Could be right here somewhere. Looks like it's over here actually. I wish it loaded graphics further in distance. I know why it doesn't, but I wish it did. I don't know if that makes sense. This is just a virtual green screen. I have this program called XSplit VCam, and it's basically playing in a video file behind me, and it does things. I wouldn't say by AI, but it reads behind me. If I move around when I first start, it like puts the video behind me. So because I don't have the room to put a green screen behind me, but it's kind of a virtual green screen, yeah. So I did buy that. That cost me like 30 something bucks for a lifetime. Electric light in blue? They did? Wow. Did they use the airport? They must have. Well, thank you. What I did was I took a screenshot of the Piper Arrow. Then I cut out the windows and made them transparent, and I put a video of the daytime flying in the simulator. I took a video of that with this on it. So thank you. I really pride myself on the creativeness of this stream. I live to be creative. I'm a music teacher, but I love being creative in general. So thank you to New Mexico Flyer Robin for that extra trivia there. Electric Glide in Blue was filmed in Holbrook over here. I'm gonna check up that movie. Oops. Yeah, where to go? Electric glide, blue. I'm gonna look it up so we can have some reference here. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. You're on YouTube. I got my chat like. There you go. I'm gonna look it up. Electric glide.
100 of my affiliate, next 2 o'clock, 10 miles. 2,100.
There you go. 1973 American satirical black comedy action film. Oh, it's a motorcycle thing. I'm gonna have to check out that movie now. You just gave me something to watch. Let's go to Wikipedia for this one. So there you go. I thought it was like electric glide, like a plane. That makes more sense now. So that was filmed in Holbrook, right over here, off our right. If you have any more awesome trivia, let me know. Just pop them out there like you're doing. So it's awesome to find out about the places we fly. Remember when I started flight simming in like the late 90s? I got like the road map atlas. That was our closest thing to a moving map. And I'd always want to like say, oh, that's this and this is that. Right below us, Papa 1-4, Holbrook Municipal Airport. Armored Addict back there. Bible still in my sights. Very good. Flying with us tonight. Might take a picture of this. Holbrook. Say cheese down there, cheese. And back to the cockpits. I'm gonna have to check it out now. I'm gonna write that down in my notes and say, get that movie and watch it. I almost said download it, but it's streaming if I can find it. Oh, electric glide. I'll check it out. All right, who is that on VAT Sim, by the way? I heard you can't hear him, but I can. Precinct sim rate. Okay, don't need to know that. I don't even know where you are. Very cool. So, speaking of roads. Well, there you go. Are they flat? So in 2024 they made it so like it's flattened out on roads. I'm hoping 2024 works for the marathon. I really do. So. Wow. So I do like the graphics in 2024. It's just I miss the mods, my liveries and stuff like that. But we'll fly it again. The says the 152 mod by WB Sim 2024 works okay. And the crash desktop stopped happening for a little bit, so we'll have to see. Interesting. Wow. Dude. When you think of it that way, you're wondering like how fast is that thing really going? Alright, I gotta switch tanks here, so let's switch fuel tanks. Fuel pump on. I never did turn it off. Fuel pump on. Going to the left. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure is holding. Very good. I mean, the nice colors in the desert. It's been pretty calm tonight, too. I got my butt kicker on. I haven't felt any turbulence in the seat with the butt kicker, so. That's cool. What air show was that? The pilot there that lost his life landing his air show aircraft, he actually grew up in Massachusetts around where I live. So, and then Mike Goulian's out of Plymouth, we're actually flying rent from, so. Oh, cool. And there are cars, yeah. That's awesome. Do you see the one where they walk around the places? There's a couple of videos out there like that, too. So, no, cool. It's here in California, I take it then. Petrified Forest, and that would be in the Petrified Forest National Park. as everyone can see on the sectional there. But we'll take a look at it as we go by. Very cool. Well, there you go. Yeah, 2020 would have you like 7,000, 6,000 feet in the air, and you'd have to like slow it down. I'll have to check it out. I'm not against 2024. It's just I can't do the mods and the liveries, like I said. I did get my 152 livery to work in 2024, but then I was having issues with crashing the desktop. But as they keep releasing the betas, they get better overall. So they do. And if you're still tuned into me, I do appreciate you. So thank you so much. You could be anywhere on a Saturday night. Instead, you decide to choose to spend a couple minutes with me, and I am honored. I salute you.
We who are about to die.
Wait,
Salute you.
we're not dying though. And Nick, are you still with us? Because you totally missed my new overlay that I made today. If you're still with us, I'll do it one more time. I don't want to overdo it, but I'm very proud of it. It's very entertaining. Or if you all want to see it again, let me know. That is a great movie. And The Gladiator 2 wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to stink up to high heaven, but it wasn't as good as an epic as the first one, but it was decent. But yeah, I remember watching Gladiator is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. I gotta go work on a farm like Russell Crowe did. That guy looked just like him. I got the beard and everything. It's just gray now. That's my problem. Bible, make a good time out there. Let's check up an Armanatic. Shake a bake. Wanted to do that for a sound. Armanac up there, keeping the pace too as well. All right, Petrified Forest coming up. Should be over here and over here, and we're going through a little. We're gonna overfly a little part of it. I do. I'll give you the link. Give me a second. Feel free to join the Discord. Yeah, we're definitely crabbing to the right because you see the plane's kind of moving this way, sort of. So we must have a wind from our right that we're turning into to keep a straight line here. I don't know how much of the Petrified Forest we're going to see, but it's here. But it's down there. We're about to fly over it. I would think it's more the green areas than anything. Let me know when you post it. We'll show it on stream if that's okay with you. I don't like just to post things without asking. Post it in the pics and vids give me a second. Simming pics vids discussion. Oh. Or you can just do it in the pilot lounge. I mean, it's up to you. Simming pics vids discussion. I don't remember where you put the Jaguar livery. God, I'm losing my brain here. We're over the Petrified Forest and leaving it. It's all down here. Very cool. Nice colors. Alright, continue on. The Bible up in front of us over there. Bible, you should probably get a sound too, so if you find your Discord. Oh, you put it under real world flying pics. I got it. That's okay. I don't care. So here's the Armanatic that's flying tonight if you didn't see it. Jaguar livery in the Beechcraft. Here's the interior. It's pretty nice. And then we'll wait on Azevedo there. A lot of nothing. Is it a lot of nothing in real life too? It's just hard to see shrubbery and petrified stuff. So, but it is back there. I would think it's the darker parts over here. Puerto River, Puerto, over to our left here. It's going that way. Again, if you do want to join us, I'm just going to say it because people can join us to fly East Server, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And your best flight to load up at Kilo X-Ray November India Andrew Othol Memorial. So up, we got it. JT, here we go. Here's the setup. Pretty sweet. I like the lighting. What keyboard do you have? It looks like my SteelSeries one, where you could do like the backlight and stuff. Pretty cool. Oh, there's my stream. Wow, is that a curved monitor? Puerco is pig. Never knew that. Took 4 years of French. But my kids are learning Spanish through apps. Does that count? And I did order a ham sandwich in Spain once. So, pretty cool, man. Like the setup. You got the portrait view going on over there too. Pretty cool. That's the Elevatex thing. I'm gonna check that out. So, nice. Very cool. Oops. Very nice setup. Very nice. Oh, you got an FMC too? Still have to learn how to program that entirely. That's my problem with the airliners. If I want to fly them realistically, I gotta get better at the descent and calculations and this and that. But nice. Very nice. Way better than when I started. Built it up over the years. 40-something-year-old man. I get to buy nicer toys now. One goes for Big River, Puerto River, over there. As we fly over the desert. Up in the air with George Clooney. I might have a long time ago. Is that like from the 90s? Up in the air. I'm gonna write that down too. Give me a second. I'm keeping on tabs here. Let me see if I recognize. 2009 actually. No, I didn't see it then. For some reason I think it was like a 90s film. You were talking about this film right here. It's a comedy drama by Jason Reitman. Oh, that's another movie to watch. There you go. Cool. I have the Tobii eye tracker. I prefer that one only because I don't have to have anything attached to my head. So, but I only turn it on for like, see that? I can turn it on and off. And for 2000 it works good. For 2024 they're supposed to fix things in game for Service Update 3. There is a way to make it work in 2024, but it's not as accurate as I do in this one. So, well, there you go. Where's the Zuni VOR? That would be out there. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Yep. If you wait around the holidays and stuff, sometimes they'll have little sales on it. I used Amazon gift cards that I got for Christmas to help buy mine. But yeah, I do love the Tobii eye tracker. As soon as 2024 supports like 2020. The settings that I have make it pretty smooth. But I got that from another YouTuber there. But it does help on takeoffs, landings, and I mean if you wanted to, I'd make people dizzy if I did this the whole stream. Looking at monitors and stuff, but it does work really well. I like to have the option to turn it on and off. I do have the Duke, yeah. Do I fly it a lot? No. It's a shame, but yes, I do have the Duke.
Right, left 10 service, right 27 right, maintain 180 knots at greater till 5 mile final.
180 or greater to 5 mile.
Yep. Alright, we'll look for that Zuni VOR as we go by it. Somewhere out there. Sometimes you can see him, sometimes you can't. Set my DG again. Good. Okay, let's get pressure. update somewhere. Let's try it from St. John's Industrial down there. 134225.
American 2137, 6,500. American 2137 from.
Using my SciTech radio panel. I got this for free from another pilot when I was becoming a private pilot. Well, when I was a student. He sent me all this stuff for free, and he's like, just send me the shipping. So I sent him a check, and he never cashed it. So, I'm in Massachusetts. Yeah, for some it is. 2987. For some it is. Pros and cons to every state, my friend. There we go. I am from Massachusetts, originally from Rhode Island, right next door. So. Well, there you go. It is a nice plane. I do fly them offline. It's just for the streams I kind of plan. I have to rotate my planes more. This Arrow, we've flown it a lot, but just to keep it fresh in my mind for when I want to fly the Arrow 2 again. So.
Right, 1880 knots, 5 mile final. Clear visual, 27 right, 180 till 5 mile final. Mark your flight 23.
They said 29er. Whatever, let's leave it.
1.5, American left 10, good night.
What's in front of us? We got a Delta flight over there. See on the ADSB. Don't know what this is. That must be bat sim traffic that's not showing up. Sometimes it does. I'm not seeing any contrails though. Armagnac still out there. The Arrow 4, I have them all. The only reason why I'm flying the Arrow 3 and the non-turbo prop version is because I got my complex in the Arrow 2. But they are very nice aircraft. I will say it flies pretty well. In 2024 though, I haven't gotten them to work yet though. And Just Flight hasn't only been rushing to update them to 2024 yet. So just to let you know that. The Piper Warrior I've gotten to work. But I would say this is better than the Coronado Arrow. So, because I bought that one, and then I bought this one. Now I don't even fly the Coronado Arrow. So, I'm coming up on that Zuni VOR off our right. We'll try to take a look for it.
2137, it's going to be 5,000, that would be to the 190. 5,000, that's 190, that's 2137.
Yes, I've been making a list of planes that work, but again, it's just I like my liveries and stuff in the mods. Like the Cirrus, I don't find the Cirrus to be believable at all, except with that Cirrus mod that I have. Exactly, and they'll work it out. You know, I mean, I still think it's a shame that they released something like that, and I get why people are angry, but it will eventually be worked out. They're not gonna like just close shop like Dovetail Games did on the sim that time, you know? Too much invested in it, so they're gonna fix things. It's just a matter of waiting and trying. But the beta definitely works better now than the first versions of the beta. I kept getting crashing desktops. Yeah, but I don't know. I was a little frustrated in 2024. I thought they would do better. I thought there'd be little quirks, but not like, for example, the C-172 steam gauge version. You can't turn on the transponder. Like, it doesn't pop up anything at all. The beta, it does now. Or it's the other way around. No, the beta didn't. Maybe it does now, but it wasn't working, so. But again, I have so much downloaded and invested in this time and effort. And the mods do help. Because when you fly for real, you kind of get a little bit like, about the flight dynamics if they're really that bad. So.
3,000 still established, clear the ILS 27 left, 170 knots, 550.
Well, I don't know. I think they've done a nice job. I think you should have the option too, though. Yeah. I mean, I will let you know, I run so many add-ons on this that I usually let it load while I'm doing all the other stuff to set up the stream. And sometimes it depends on the scenery. I got crap loads of like freeware and stuff. And payware, to be honest with you. But it'll take the simulator a good 20 minutes to load up with everything. And obviously in 2024 with being cloud, it does load faster. But I don't mind waiting because I'm usually setting up the stream anyways. Zuni VOR, somewhere out there. I don't know if we're going to see it or not. But it's supposed to be off for 1 o'clock-ish. 1 to 2 o'clock. But yeah, I think having the option would be the better way of doing it if they can make that happen. They want to protect against piracy as well. Yep. It makes a difference. You need the system for it, but it makes a difference. I hate flagging to default airports. There's a scenery available, so. Helicopters I haven't gotten into. Allison Johnson was streaming earlier today, and she's been doing helicopters, so I don't know. The thing that doesn't appeal to me about helicopters, excuse me while I check the fuel for a second, is they're not long distance. And this is coming from a GA pilot that doesn't really fly airliners a lot. But like, you hop to and fro, and I guess they are kind of long distance like a GA aircraft. But I did buy a couple and try them. So, that VOR is supposed to be right out there. Not really seeing it.
American 444, turn left, 8300.
The Zuni VOR is out there, so there's no that.
300, go to 27 left, localizer, American 444.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Might have bought one of those in the past. I have so much stuff. It's embarrassing because like I bought it and I was like, oh cool, and like I flew it a couple times and never touched it again. So now the town, I believe it's a town, Zuni, is coming up ahead of us as well. The Bible, you're right around there right now.
Maintain 170 knots to 5 mile final.
Okay, clear to ILS, go left 175 miles in there again.
American 504, turn to left, heading 300, turn to 27 left, local.
300, turn 27 left.
Oh, excuse me. 142 knot ground speed, not that bad. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking this. I'm gonna make another livery for it,
American
and I'm hoping it'll work in
contact
2024 if that's
185,
doable for the marathon in July. We shall see. We're only 48 minutes out. How close are we to approach? Not that close. Well, 55% done with this flight here.
180,
Excuse me. There's lots of bad some traffic in Albuquerque. How many planes were there? I thought there were a lot. Looked like a lot. It's two planes. What were the flag? Right outside Albuquerque at Double Eagle 2. All right, we'll check out the picture. Here we go.
Maintain 170, not 205 mile final.
Just go.
170,
7 pics. There we go. Getting dark there. That's still a nice livery. Yep, there's the Bible and not me. There you go. Really like that livery. If you look at the poster for the marathon event, I have an idea for a livery. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it come true, but I'll see what I can do. It's going to be inspired by the National Lampoon's Vacation Truckster.
American 504, contact tower 118.5.
Sorry about the odds. Oh my god. Well, like I said, I was up to like 3:30 in the morning last night. Trying to finish up all that marathon stuff, and I did. We got it done. Take a look at Andrew Othel Memorial right outside Zuni once you get there.
5 miles from Florence. Maintain 3000, still traffic on the local as a clear ILS, estimate 27 in the left approach. Maintain 170 after 5 mile final.
And I'm gonna have to let Otto fly the plane for a little bit so I got a little bit of noise. Typical LG season fashion. I'll be right back. I totally agree with you on that. 2024, I think the night lighting, clouds are better. I think the transition in the sky is better. The sky overall is better. So I agree with you. The night lighting. I have some add-ons that help the night lighting on this, but still 2024 is more realistic in my eyes. So, yep. All right, there's Andrew Othel Memorial, Kilo X-ray November India, and then the town of Zuni is right there. I think I have same FX. I can't much remember which night lighting. Yeah. I kind of load whatever I can from 2020 into 2024 as long as it makes sense. So, what I don't do is the FlightSim.tl cities, the Google Earth imagery that you can download for free. That looks like it's closed, no? It looks like it's closed on the runway there, but it says on the section it's open. Unless it's recently closed. Interesting. It's well up kept too, so I don't know. And the town of Zuni.
American 1631, contact tower, 118.5.
Excuse me. Very nice town. And then there's another airport that's closed somewhere over here. I think it's probably that one. That's Black Rock. Oh, and there's a heliport there. Well, exactly. Yeah. Or if you have an emergency, you know. Coming out of what though? I'm thinking it's coming off of my right here. So I was crabbing earlier. It's probably from like 120. They said there was low turbulence in the SIGMET. If I got that right, SIGMET. Yeah, I got it right. Zuni right down there. R south. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I'm crabbing to the right then. Yeah. Oh boy.
Blue Chick 5175, turn left heading 360, reduce speed to 170.
There's a heliport over there too, so. How are we doing on fuel? I'm gonna keep on the left for a little bit longer. This thing at high altitude sips fuel for 200 horsepower. I mean, I'm burning like what, 8.5? That's like what it says the 172 does normally on cruise. This being a 200 horsepower engine, fuel injected. Not too shabby. So make it so. Just saying.
Gotta make it so. Make it so.
Make it so. Finally. Number one. Make it so.
Turn 300, gonna look left 275.
Wow. Nice colors though. It is very scenic out here.
American 2057, contact tower 118.5. 18.5.
All right. And we'll be talking to approach in a little bit. Let's get that ready. 127.4. Cool.
Street 5175, 5 miles north, maintain 3000, so 7 on the localizer, clear to
Nice
ILS,
scenery.
27 left. Maintain 170 knots to 5 miles final.
175, 3007.
So another posting in the Discord could be Ratio Safe Flying Club. Oh no, there you go. JT, some 2024 imagery here. We got a canoe. Very nice. I like the headset in the canoe. Yep. Dude, look at the dirt on that Skyhawk. Look at that. That's amazing. That's 2024 for me. The RC car. Yeah. That's a pretty cool thing too, to be honest with you. I saw someone streaming that. Yeah.
Turn left, heading 360.
I do love those graphics. Just wish the
Blue Street
mods and stuff worked
55,
with it too.
contact tower 118.5.
There you go. Yeah, they look really good. The RC car must be fun too. If I had more time in my life, I might think about doing some of the stuff. There were some racetracks for flying made by a certain guy that was streaming. He's like from the West Coast or something, because he's up late. When I'm up late, I can watch him. But is it full sized? I thought it was just like an RC car. I remember seeing someone stream that. Oh, it is. Cool. I'm telling you, I'm a big fan of American Truck Simulators too, and they're gonna make it like a driving simulator as well. That's what their latest announcement was. But like, it'd be kind of cool if they had the resources Microsoft had to map out all the roads and make it the ultimate driving simulator. I just think that'd be cool. Also, if they made it like Grand Theft Auto, so that you can go into like restaurants and stuff, I think that'd be cool too. But it is what it is. Miss Maddie, coming over here. You going to bed? Okay, I love you. You have a good night, okay?
3 miles
Okay.
from Horn, turn left lane 300,
Love you.
maintain 3000 until 7 on the localizer, clear to ILS, like 27 left. Maintain 170 knots to 5 miles final.
And we are 92 nautical miles out from our destination tonight. I really appreciate you all coming out and even doing the chat here. You don't understand how much faster it makes the flight go. So make sure you join that Discord, push the follow button, because I don't follow a schedule. Because as you can see, I have some family that I have to be flexible for. Opening day for baseball is supposed to be today, but it got rained out. So, yeah, they said they're gonna put cars into it. Yep. No. It's pretty good, you know. But again, and I know they don't have the resources of Microsoft, but it'd be kind of cool if they did like live weather. If they like were able to map out like all the roads by like AI or whatever, but I know they don't have those resources. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, they said they're gonna add cars to American Truck Simulators so that you can just drive. I do care. I slip up. I slip up. It's not the caring part, but you know, it's the time management part. But yeah, I do. I have my son too, Zach, and my wife. So, but I'm taking Zach to FS Expo with me in June, so should be a good time. We set up a basketball hoop we had vacation this week up here in the Northeast for education. So I set up a basketball hoop, got that going. Our last basketball hoop got crushed by a tree. So this is the second one that I built. But it wasn't that bad. They seem to enjoy it. I actually did a couple hoops myself, so you know, my stinking basketball. I was a hockey player.
Follow that traffic, there's a approach on 27 left, maintain 170 knots to 5 miles final.
170.5 miles.
Lots of desert. Huge tracts of land. Lots of places to land in case there's an emergency, I'll tell you that though. We haven't checked in our friend Armin Addict, who's still back there in the Beechcraft. Haven't forgotten about you, just want you to know.
American 969, center maintain.
Pretty much, and then you just move on and do better until you can. Got another dune buggy picture coming. It's coming in. Oops, wrong window. Right window. I got so many windows here. Namibian dead sand dunes. That's cool, dude. Look at that. Not bad graphics. I know that satellite imagery is better in some areas, but that's not bad at all. Reminds me of Spaceballs when they're combing the desert.
American 969, turn left.
Comb the desert.
Maintain 3000.
You found anything? No, sir. You found anything? No. The other part I'm not allowed to repeat, but he goes, you found anything? We ain't found. Oh. There you go. Yeah, that was a tough one because like I spent a lot of time on the fursuit. And then we had like a windstorm and the tree must have been like dying a slow death and it went right on top of the basketball. What is that? It's an interesting little hill there. It says anything. It says buildings, Mystic Bluffs, and Rama. There's a little town of Rama or something over here. Or this could be it right here.
5162, turn left heading 350.
It says it's down from a little lake there. Then there's a private airport called Mystic Bus there, restricted airport if you will. So I don't know where that is, but it's probably turf, so you probably just land over here somewhere. Interesting. "33 minutes to go."
Fairway 10-08, contact tower 118.5.
Alright, we're going to change that fuel now. So, fuel pump on. Switch to the right. Check it out for a little bit. And fuel pump off. Fuel pressure still up. Good. Awesome. Check the other things. Alternator, good. Vacuum's good. Instruments to be good. Check DG. Doing good. And manifold. RPMs. Okay.
Return 4750, approach center maintain 5000, reduce speed to 180.
5180, return 4750.
Then we had another tree come down in the last windstorm. Same area too, by the way, but it went out towards the road and it rested itself on the electrical wires. The electric company was out there cutting down like trees, and I'm like, well, do you want to take care of that one? Because I'm not taking care of it. And literally, they did not touch it for months. And then finally, on the last like sort of storm we had, the electric company was out again cutting down trees, and they just did it. So I don't know, but I wasn't going to cut the tree down. Sorry, not my problem. I paid too much for electricity already. Hence why we're doing solar power now, here and there. We won't overtake everything, but we should cut down the bill a little bit. And recoup itself in 2 years, 3 months. But wanted to do it for a while. We got a DIY system going on.
Ludwig 5162, turn 10 degrees left, center maintain 3000.
And I know it works because the electric meter ran backwards a little bit. So, all right, next big thing we're going to see is grants. All right, we'll take a look at it in a second. Grants, I believe we're in New Mexico now. I don't know when we crossed the border. I'm pretty sure we crossed the border a while ago. So anyway, let's look at these pictures. Yeah. And you got a lot of good shots here. You got a good eye for photography here. Is that the it's not the 170. What is that? Yeah, I have the camping software too, but I have so many things installed that when I go up here on the menu, it doesn't show anymore. But I do love that add-on for Parallel 42. Is that's the one?
American 969, 3 miles from shore, maintain 3000, so stop on the low.
I want to say 170, but
maintain 170, not to 5 miles.
I don't know.
Alright,
Oh, we got the airliners going on. Jet fuel. Yep, with an escort. With an escort. 185. Yep, I got you. I love the little effects there. That is 2024. Nice. You got a good eye for the photography, my friend. Screenshots. Yeah. Looks good. You got the dune buggy going on. That's awesome. I gotta get more into that when I have time. Doing on fuel, doing decent. You know, right. Ground speed's been pretty good tonight. Not bad at all. Sometimes this can get up to the speeds of a Cirrus at, you know, heavy winds. It's a nice plane to fly. Oh, there you go. So you kind of have an eye for it already.
Blue Street 5410 approach.
I have tons of
Center maintain
screenshots, but
5000,
they're
everything
usually
to
just
170.
outside the plane. Or I got some nice ones, but Bible making good time over there. And Armin Addicts back there.
Blue Street 5410, turn right heading 0.
Yeah, the contrails. What aircraft is that? Not on the ADS-B, so that must be bad sim traffic.
Blue Street 5162, 4 miles before, turn left heading 300, maintain.
What body for the plane, you mean? Or you mean person in the plane? I took my own picture and I superimposed it on the avatar that's in the game. I don't know what you're asking about, delivery or the person? There you go. Smile, I'm gonna take a picture.
Center maintain 3000.
Yeah. Screenshot button, go. Okay. Camera body? Oh, you're talking to someone else. I'm like, what? I got you. Sorry, I thought you were talking to me. Yikes.
American 969, contact tower 1.5.
American 969.
I never really did get a nice camera at all. Like, I got cameras, but they're not nice. One time, because my other YouTube channel is the one that makes the money from flying, I usually use a GoPro 8. Like, it's not the world's best camera or anything, but it does the job, you know.
Center maintain 5000.
Got it, 6 for 5, American.
But I was looking at getting like a 4K, like nice mirrorless Canon or something like that. Never did get there though. Yeah. Also, I got my commercial drone pilot's license. It was easy to do as a private pilot. To just take a test online and you get it. But my son got a really, it's like a, I'd call it an intermediate drone, like beginner intermediate drone. Like, I can't believe what you could do with that thing. You like just push on the map and it goes there like 2 miles away and stuff.
587 heavy, turn
So,
right heading 180.
something else I'd like to get into in the future. Drone photography and video. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna have to get to approach here soon, so we'll call Albuquerque approach when we get there. Oh, well, that's very nice.
Turn left heading 300, jump 27 left 111.
There's nothing wrong with spoiling as long as, you know, fiscally responsible. Just saying. We all gotta spoil ourselves sometimes, you know.
Street 5162, contact tower 13118.5.
18.5, Blue Street 5162.
Yep. DJI seems to be the way to go for professionals. That's what I've been reading. But my son got a I can't remember. It gives a P. It's not a bad one. It's a Chinese one, but it's not like a Temu quality. It's like better than that. So I'd call it intermediate. And they have one model above his that's even a little bit flashier. But the DJI seems to be the way to go if you're gonna be a professional with it. It's funny because I took my friend up flying and he got me a official FAA drone pilot vest. That day, I still have it. I made my son wear it the first time he flew his drone. I was like, you want to wear this, son? All right, Grants, Milan Municipal off our left somewhere coming up. Grants in Milan, New Mexico. All right. Again, wherever you're catching me from, I appreciate you tuning in. If you're on YouTube or Kick, feel free to chat, because I get all the chats here. Kick is a little harder because I have to pop-out window for that, but I do have it out, so. Feeling a little bit bumps in the butt kicker right now, so. Those supposed to be the winds that the Bible is talking about. There's Milan and Grants, New Mexico out there. We are in New Mexico, right? I didn't miss that, did I? Yeah, because we're outside Albuquerque, so I don't even know when we crossed into New Mexico. It was a while ago. Looking for the border.
Center maintain 3,000.
Oh, there it was. It's right before Andrew Othel Memorial there. So right before Zuni. There you go. I haven't upgraded my cameras because I honestly, what I do to make the biggest amount of money I make is on reviewing products and doing do-it-yourself projects around the house and filming it and explaining it and showing people how to save money. So I started doing that in 2013 on YouTube, and then I just grew it, built it up. But like, as I get older, the kids get older, and you know, family and stuff, it gets harder to make the videos. And in 2018, I was going pretty hard on the on making videos, very time consuming. But I was building it up to do more flying. And then I just got exhausted, so I still do put a couple of videos out on the Eric DIY YouTube channel, and that still pays for the flying today, along with these other little things I do on the side. So, but all right, we're making it there. Albuquerque approach. I'm gonna contact them in a little bit.
Go down to 3, left turn 300.
Make our way in. I'm gonna need them because it's a Class Delta Double Eagle, as you can see over here, sectional. Pushkin, ATIS. So I'm gonna get that ready to 119 or 025. See if we can get it from here. Not hearing it. Okay, well, we're ready for it when it comes on, so.
American 511, turn on the left, heading 360, speed 170.
360, slow to 170, American 511.
Blue 410. 7 miles from Corn, maintain 3,000 until south on the low left, clear to ILS, running 27 left, approach, maintain 170, not to 5 miles.
A Mesa?
170 till 5 out, clearing.
Mesa?
Or 3,000 till challenge, clear to ILS 27.
Mesa? This is San Rafael at Grants, New Mexico, if that means anything.
Blue 410, cross break, third room, through following, heavy going 7675 miles ahead.
I don't know if that's a Mesa. I think you mean Mesa. Could be wrong on that. It says that there's lava below us. Oh yeah. Kind of looks like lava. Interesting. Wonder where the lava is coming from. It's on the section. It says lava. Where's the volcano? That looks like a Mesa. There you go, got my weather coming in now. Alright, let's write this down so we have an idea.
Temperature 23. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.66. ILS runway 22 in use. Landing and departing runway 22. VFR aircraft.
Using my stylus like I do in real life.
All aircraft read back home short instructions.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have Sierra.
Sierra.
Kilo Alpha Echo Golf Airport information Sierra 2300 Zulu. Wind 165 at 1 tree. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 23.
There you go. We'll do a double check as we're closer. Gives us an idea of what we're doing.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back home short instructions.
Come on, Stylus.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have Sierra.
All right, back to guard. We'll keep that on standby. And you know what that means? Whenever we go to guard,
You're on guard, Whip.
even if I capsed it, it's all right. Yeah. Just saw lava out of Grants there. I don't know where the volcano would be though. I mean, usually for lava there is a volcano. All right. Cool. All right. I'll probably look at it after we land, if that's cool with you. Armored addict out there. That might be a mesa. You might be right on that one over here. Watch out for the lava down here. Survival up there. Probably getting ready to land. Oh, I just chose it because it's outside Albuquerque. And if I had to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, I'd choose this smaller airport rather than the international due to fees and stuff. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I guess you've looked at the briefing. Albuquerque's one of the stops on the American marathon flight, but really I just started from Sedona where I left off, and just picked this because it's like an hour and a half away near Albuquerque, you know. So Route 40 is below us, and I'm gonna have to contact approach about next couple minutes. This right here is Mount Taylor, right there. Peak is at 11,301. That might be where the lava came down from. And that's the remnants. That's all I'm thinking. But part of the San Mateo Mountains over here, and Mount Taylor right there. Take a picture of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. The Arrow I typically try to pick up where I left off, but I'm going to start flying other aircraft. If I fly tomorrow, I'm definitely not going to fly the Arrow. Oh, Albuquerque just signed off. Well, we're on our own then. Okay. Literally, it's just about to call up Albuquerque approach, and they just signed off. See, no Albuquerque approach. Oh, we're doing pretty good on keeping our way to Albuquerque. We'll be landing at Double Eagle. And the international airport is down here. And it would cost more money to land there, obviously. It could come from the ground. I just said usually volcanoes involved. I got you. Hot magma.
Right, 180, Piedmont 90.
You gotta get some Boston Power sounds in here, too. Alright, I'm gonna write that down. I got so many ideas for the stream here and there that I've been working on it one at a time. But one more time tonight, just remember, you can be fly with the ladies too.
Reduce speed to 190, that is it. 3,000 feet behind the dinner.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
And all the girlies say I'm ready to fly for a flight guy. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's the last time tonight, honest. It's just new. It's the first time, 2 times I used it ever. Oh boy, I love the chain. I gotta get me one of those chains.
Oh, yes, sir.
Make me look all cool. It's funny because when I was renting, seeing that post like my rule of videos, which I'm also behind on that like a lot on the Eric Flight channel. But a lot of people are like, oh, you're that guy on YouTube. So I got that about 3 times at the airport. I'm like, yeah, thanks for watching the videos. You're awesome. Thanks. So, all right. Well, let's go back to our weather here. We're expecting runway 22, and you can't see any of this. Let me put it up there. Expecting runway 22, and see if there's a right or left. Yep, that's a right pattern. So we'll do a right 45 degree. You know, it wasn't that hard to sing those parts into the thing there. I know I am a musician, but like, it was hard to think about singing because I was thinking I was way too high pitched, but no, it worked.
clear 1096.
And I did, I don't want to say it too loud, but I did sample some parts of the original to put it in there with the karaoke track. Oh, really? Put it on rotation. Wow. You know, I'm not going to say where I was when I thought about that, but I thought about all of that today and made it today. I'm very proud of it. Very, very proud of that. And I could have played the guitar parts and everything, but like I just got a karaoke track and mixed it all together.
About 9980,
So.
turn right, heading 240, intercept the localizer.
But yeah, I appreciate that you appreciate it, because that makes me feel good. Makes me think I didn't waste my... I think it took me like 2 hours to do today. So, Complete Freedom, what's up? I didn't see you come in. Shout out to Complete Freedom.
About 686, turn left, heading 300, might be a vector across.
Commercial pilot CFI. And future pilot extraordinaire. Could be as fly as Complete Freedom is with the ladies when he's a pilot, just saying. I'm good, how are you? I hope to be flying in real life next month, or definitely by June. Just gonna save a couple more bucks. I'm recovering from installing my own solar panels, DIY, on my house, and supposedly they're saving us money because the energy meter does run backwards, and I have an energy meter telling me how much I get off of it. So yeah,
you can join the localizer that end, yeah.
I'll be returning. I want to save most of the money for the summer because as a teacher I have to take one class, and then now I'm gonna have to make that a sound file.
T-Bot 686, speed 170.
Got all these creative ideas. I will. I could go now if I wanted to. I'm just trying to be fiscally responsible and have a little bit of a cash account that I could touch just for flying, if that makes sense. So, but yeah, it's like if I didn't care about the money I do have, I could go flying probably 3 times a month. But trying to save some and make money from that money, if that makes sense. So it's all investments and this and that. We got some mining activity off our left here, according to the sectional. Probably this thing over here. There you go. Yep. Well, see, the whole thing was I had a lot of money saved up for just flying, like it was my YouTube income, and then we didn't make the. It's not a mistake. We went to Disney World the last summer, and yeah, we spent a lot of money. So I had to dip into the flight funds for that I saved up, and then I got my complex endorsement. That was like $1,200, which wasn't that bad in the scheme of things. I mean, it sounds like a lot because it is, but for a complex endorsement, I think it was like a little over 5 hours. So some flight schools want you to do more than that, but I feel pretty good about my chances. And then just building it up and having fun this summer. Going back to instrument rating sometime in the future. But alright, seeing that we're outside Double Eagle here. 120.15, I'm going to get that ready. That's the tower frequency, which we're going to use for that sim as almost like a CTAF. And then we're good. I do like the CTAF using, but yeah. Yeah, I don't make a lot of money. I mean, it sounds like I do, but really, I didn't fly for like 2 months before I just like saved up all that money to do my complex. So again, it's balancing and budgeting, you know, and then trying new ways of making money along the way. So. Yeah, and I don't touch my teaching salary. That's for the family and this and that. So I force myself to be as creative as possible to make money to fly and to buy nice sim products when I can. Which I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty blessed with all this stuff. I know I got it better than other people out there, and I work very hard for it. But like, yeah. Well. You know, JT, it's all about. I don't want to make myself look like this blown up like entrepreneur, because I'm really not. But like, you work hard at it and you see what works and you stick with what works. And even then, like, it's lower than it's ever been before, but like you keep working at it, you know? So got a wind turbine farm there. But, you know, again, 2018, I was running myself ragged. I was finishing up my master's degree. No, I finished up my master's degree, then I got my private pilot license. And I had to find a way to pay for it, so. Well, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not really into stocks. I got into Bitcoin for a while, and I made money off that, but that's what I had to sell. I took my flight funds and put about $5,000 in Bitcoin, and I made money. So Walter White was a teacher. I just saw that Bible. Don't think I haven't heard that. I actually had a student talk about that one time, and I was like, hey, be appropriate, okay? Oh, boy. All right, we're 20 nautical miles out. I'm going to start announcing right now. I got to watch all those Breaking Bads again. I started watching. I never finished it, believe it or not. Anyways, all right. Double Eagle traffic, Aero 3 Echo Foxtrot, 20 nautical miles to the west. Going to enter on a 45 right downwind for runway 22 full stop, Double Eagle. I got you. Well, I've been working since I was 14. I started working at an aquarium just once a week under the table. That aquarium does not exist anymore, so I can say that. Then I went to Mickey D's, and I was going to school the whole time, obviously. Then I worked in a roller skating rink, which actually kind of fit me because I did high school hockey. And then even in college, I worked as a cashier, and then I did guitar lessons because I got enough students. So that started the whole business entrepreneur thing other than my business classes in high school. But yeah, I always push myself to do more. And it's not a bad thing, because then you can save money up in an account and go flying. So, but it's tough. Sometimes it's tough. But I have a pretty good drive to do work, you know. That's not the problem. The problem's finding enough time, because the day's only 24 hours. The other thing I always think of too, just in my philosophy on life, is the only one thing you can't not make is time. So whatever you do has to be worth the time. Does that make sense?
UPS 2920 Heavy, turn left heading 350.
Left heading 350.
Ground service agent's not bad, especially if you're into flying and stuff. It's pretty fun. So, but you know, I'm very much, you know, everyone like around here in the Northeast, like a lot of us are college educated, but the whole thing is life is what you make of it. Like I got students that like, I don't care about school, I want to be an electrician. I'm like, well, you could be an electrician and make 6 figures, but you got to hustle. No matter what, you got to hustle for whatever you want to do, you know. Double Eagle traffic, Aero 3 Echo Foxtrot, 50 nautical miles out to the west, entering a right 45 downwind for runway 22 full stop, Double Eagle. I'm going to start my descent now. So, Allison, announce the descent for me, please. Oh, I spelled descent wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the
down
aircraft.
500 feet per
Thank
minute.
you.
Autopilot should be off already. Thank you. All right, wasn't off. Now it is. Keep a little right rudder here. That wind. Gotta crab it in here too.
UPS 2920, descend to maintain 2,100 and fly heading 300.
Literally just follow that magenta line in. Pattern altitude is about 7,000 feet, so we don't have that far to go. We'll watch our mixture there. We won't be full rich. Trim down. In the Bible, I'm going to keep an eye out for you as we get down there, so.
American 2049, contact tower 118.5.
25, American 2049,
I'm trying to start my replay thing. It's a new thing I'm going to try to do on stream here. So it's recording all my movements now. That's why I had to
805, descend to maintain
make the
5
plane go all
Alpha.
over the place for a second.
5,000, right take German.
All right. Airport's right in front. We're crabbing to the right slightly from the wind. And we're descending. That manifold pressure is going to go up as we descend down too, so gotta keep an eye on that.
GPS 2920 by the airport in sight. It's going to be 11 o'clock in about
What's
1
the
mile.
2966?
GPS 2920 heavy, clear visual approach runway 27 right.
Okay.
170
One more check on the weather.
Clear for the visual 27
Kilo
right,
Alpha
17,
Echo Golf
so
Airport
Delta is
information
29
Sierra
heavy.
2300 Zulu. Wind 152 at 19er. Visibility
Yep, that shifted.
10.
Might be
Sky
17 now.
conditions clear. Temperature 21.
American 805, descend to maintain 3000.
2.10.
Send us 3,000.
Altimeter 29.90. Visual runway 17 in use.
17.
Landing and
All right.
departing runway
We're gonna
17.
switch to 17.
VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
I want to switch back to guard.
Advise controller on initial contact. You have Sierra.
All right, so we got Sierra. 17 is a left pattern. All right, we're gonna fly the airfield then. And double eagle traffic. Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, 8 nautical miles out to the west. Gonna overfly the airfield at about 9,000 feet. And then we're gonna enter a left downwind from runway 17 off the teardrop. Full stop. Double eagle. That was a lot.
Sierra,
Yeah.
Kilo, Yankee,
Yep, we got some
Whiskey,
traffic.
Echo, Sierra,
Go for a
Tango,
left
at
here.
9 o'clock,
American 805,
high,
Paramount sending
2.8 miles, ascending.
360.
Yeah, I don't see him. That's my ADSB. That's my real old electronic flight back tablet. Tells
Bravo,
me
Sierra,
things
Kilo,
like that.
Yankee, Whiskey,
All right, we're gonna
Echo,
overfly
Sierra,
it,
Tango,
then we're gonna
at
turn
9
right.
o'clock, high, 3.5
We gotta watch out
miles,
for the,
ascending.
Oh crap.
American 805, Paramount sending 300.
How come 17 be
Yankee, Whiskey, Echo, Sierra,
'cause if we go
Tango,
down,
at
oh, okay.
9 o'clock, high,
All right, I gotcha.
4.5 miles, ascending.
Here's the airfield. Problem's that you got the Charlie there, so I gotta get down.
Traffic, Sierra, Kilo, Yankee, Whiskey, Echo, Sierra, Tango, at 10 o'clock, high, 4.9
down.
miles, ascending.
Trim down. Too high, I don't want to enter the Charlie. Yikes. Alright, you know what? This wasn't a smart idea, Eric. I gotta be under 7,800 feet to...
American 805, might see traffic over your 10 o'clock.
I gotta be under 6,900 feet, 6,900.
3,500 to be a
Yikes.
helicopter.
Thank you.
Slip it. Obviously that traffic went away, which is nice to hear. Does that in real life in my headset too. Bible's on the left. Downwind there. Alright, I gotta get down.
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot Delta traffic and you're 130 and about 3 miles northwest bound at 2,500 descending an Airbus.
1 Delta is 7,
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm slipping. I got my left wing down and my right full rudder. Try to slip this down so I don't pick up speed, but I descend a little more rapidly. Looks like we might have some freeware scenery here, so we'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to go to the south. Ain't gonna happen. Keep descending. We're at 8,000 feet, so that is not underneath the Charlie. I mean, I could go in there. That's where Charlie transition points. This is not the safest place to be right now. Alright, I'm gonna swing it out here then. We're clear on both sides, so we're alright. We gotta get down. 7,500. As soon as I get below 6,900, I'm gonna take a turn to the left and go downwind. That's what I'm gonna do. Arm and at it coming in as well. Double Eagle traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot. We're about 2.5 nautical miles south of the airfield, descending to
25092, turn right heading
6,800, and then we're going to join the left downwind for 17 full stop, Double Eagle. That way if there's any traffic, they know to look out for me. And we're almost there, so...
1 Fox Delta for now, maintain 3,000.
Just lost something.
3,000, 1 Fox Delta.
Okay. Wrong one. Right one. Alright, go underneath the Charlie now.
M19 Heavy, turn left heading 300, about to the airport side.
And I'm going to enter the left downwind for only 17. Alright, very good. Where's the airport? Oh, there it is. Okay. Double Eagle traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, entering the left downwind runway 17, full stop. Double Eagle. Alright, sorry about the dizziness there. Keep that back a little bit. Alright, we're going left downwind. Gonna have to keep it under 6,900 feet. Gonna trim up a little bit.
5092, 170 your better until 5 miles per hour, traffic get power 118.5.
170 better or better with average 5092.
Runway 17 right there.
American 814, fly front heading, just gotta maintain 4,000.
Descend heading down to 4,000, American 814.
Come on now. A little too close to the runway. We are under the Charlie. That's the good news. A little too close. Double Eagle traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, left downwind, runway 17, stop, Double Eagle.
Delta, maintain 2,100, go south, shut the final approach course, third RNAV, runway 27 right approach.
2,100,
Okay.
cleared RNAV.
Alright, gas. Fullest tank. Switch to the left. Fuel pump on. Left. Okay, undercarriage. Under 120. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Alright, good. Mixture. Drop. Laps. That down a little bit. Okay, we're gonna turn base pursuit. Base, extend it a little bit. Going a little fast, trim up.
Contact tower 1825.
Double Eagle traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, left base, runway 17, full stop, Double Eagle. Okay, another thing with flaps. Entering final. 3 green, just checking. Trim up.
American 814 is going to maintain 2,000.
That's my tablet. The Bible's gonna be right in front of me, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I think we can still do this. 3 green. Just checking. Want to be about 80 on the approach. No, you're just flying around? Okay.
American 2660.
Double Eagle traffic. Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 17, full stop. Double Eagle. A little faster. Trim up.
814, turn right heading 180. 180 for American 814.
Hey, landing on the runway. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Wind off my left here. Throttle slipping it out a little bit at a time.
Look out for 1 Foxtrot Delta, descend and maintain 2,000 now. 2,000, 1 Fox Delta.
Throttle out.
American 814, turn right heading 240.
This thing
and join
floats
the
a
final
lot.
approach course for 2 o'clock and 1 miles towards the airport side.
Ooh, look at that landing.
We have the airport.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
American
about.
814, clears approach
Oh,
runway.
aerodynamic braking doesn't work that well in this, by the way. Just
Visual.
want everyone to know that. Typically in real life, we pull the yoke back for aerodynamic braking, but a lot of the aircraft from Microsoft Flight Simulator, it doesn't work that well. Okay, let's get off the runway, clean it up. Take a right here on Bravo 2. Welcome to Double Eagle, everybody. Okay, tow guide tracker off for a second.
American 2616, reduce speed to 190, then ascend to maintain 3000.
Slow to 190, then down to 3000. American 26.
I'm like an angle here. Double Eagle traffic, Aero 3 Echo Foxtrot clear for runway 17, Double Eagle. Alright, back to the checklist, which I will show you. Flaps are up. Fuel pump off, strobes off at this time.
Contact,
Landing light, I'm
tower
going to leave on.
118.5.
Taxi light.
Tower 185.
Sure is required, trim set for takeoff. Good now. Let's put the flaps back up. Oh, there. Okay.
American 2616,
Transponder
turn
up
right
on
heading
squawk. Okay, we're
Right
gonna
now,
taxi
110,
back. Alright, so now it's a
2616.
taxi though, so the class Delta. So I'm gonna take Bravo, Bravo 1 cross 22, Alpha 1 to the ramp. So let me announce that. Double Eagle traffic, Aero 3 Echo Foxtrot, Bravo 2, go to taxi to the apron via Bravo, Bravo 1 cross 22, Alpha 1 to the apron, Double Eagle. Okay, here we go.
American 2616, ascend to maintain 2000.
Set of 2000. American 2616.
All right, you can see the airport diagram there, which is what helps us navigate. Then I was recording that whole landing, so
American
once I park,
2616, out of your turn traffic, 12
I can
o'clock
stop
and,
the
4
recording,
miles north,
and then we can take the
westbound
drone
at
cam out, go look at
3,500
Albuquerque. Then we can look at my landing, because it'll be the second time I've ever used this flight control replay on stream. You can see how I did. I could land better in real life, though. I won't warn you now.
Left 360 heading right
Take it a little more seriously, you know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, yeah, Allison, why didn't you see that thing?
clears approach runway
Ladies and
27 right,
gentlemen,
maintain
welcome to our
170 knots to
destination.
5 miles an hour.
For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until Eric instructs you to unfasten your seatbelt. It will then be safe for you to depart the plane.
It's okay, try.
On behalf of Eric Flight, I would like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking
American
forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a wonderful day.
185. American 2616. We'll see you.
Clear. We have birds. See the birds? Looking left, clear. Looking right, clear. Double Eagle traffic, Aero 3 Echo Foxtrot crossing runway 22 at Bravo 1 on the ground. Double Eagle. Yeah, there's some scenery here, so we'll have to figure out what the scenery is.
Air
Too, as well.
4838, descend to maintain 3000, turn left heading 300, join the final approach course.
300.
Pretty cool, huh?
And 3000 regard.
I don't think I've landed at this airport before, but I downloaded all the freeware scenery from flightsim.to. I just basically went crazy. Put all the US scenery I could find at one time. I'm behind on that. The Bible waiting for me over there. I might pull up to the Bodie Arrow over there. So excuse me, Bible, if I park over there.
And you'll be outside the TFR squawk.
Thanks for flying with me tonight. I do appreciate it.
Northeast towers on 26.9er.
Looks like there's a weather thing over there.
Tower 2600. Thanks for your
It's awesome flying with people. Just saying. Got a helicopter over here. Could be a news agency. I thought it looked like a news thing on the weather thing there. $6.49 a gallon. It's Northeast prices.
At 2667.
Doppler max. It's a Doppler
4,000.
radar.
4,000.
Okay, I'm gonna pull over a Bodie Arrow over here. Cool. How did,
And 14 miles towards the airport. So
oh, Armagnac, you're still out there. Okay, cool.
4838, clear visual approach, runway 27 right,
I'm gonna
maintain
park at one of
170
these
knots, 205 mile final.
crosses.
Clear visual.
Bodie Arrow.
And 175 miles.
Welcome. Cool. Someone did a nice job on the suit.
207 to 6000. Come on, 6207, approach over.
Okay, and stop. Alright, we gotta park this thing. Checklist. Still on. Parking. I mean, Tobii eye tracker off. And ELT verify silent. It is avionics going off. All lights except for beacon
4838,
going
contact tower
off.
118.5.
AC's off. Mixture full lean. We flew for about an hour and 49 minutes. Not too shabby. Okay, with some prop stops. Mags off. Master off. Lights off. Gotta leave that off. Okay. Now it's all the way up. Throttle off. Parking brake on. Stop the recording. We'll take a look at that after, so if it crashes the desktop, we're okay. Alright. And with that, let's get our drone cam out. We're gonna visit our two VIPs of the night, Armin Addict and Dub Bible, who was over there. Let's go to Armin Addict. Thanks for flying with me tonight, though. Look, they got a Compass Rose over there, too. Here's Armin Addict and the Beechcraft. Here's what you look like to me, sir. Not as good as the Jaguar. Still a Beechcraft.
67, turn right 240, join the final approach course.
Okay.
240 to John.
And let's find out what this airport scenery is.
Correction, United 2667, clear visual approach, runway 27
Probably get off that soon,
170
too.
knots, 25 mile final.
Do that now. Okay, this is freeware scenery from flightsim.to. So search for Kilo Alpha Echo Golf. It's Tumbleweed Airport, and it is freeware scenery, but it's done very well.
Maintain 3000, sliding 360.
3000, 360, heading American 1940.
That might be the 99s that did that. Got the tower over here. It's Armin Addicts coming in. The flag looks to be animated. You don't see that in freeware all the time. Nice. Bodie Arrow, which is where we parked. Got some people there as well. Let me slow this down a little bit. Wow, pretty good detail here.
6207 to center maintain.
Just say, oh, I should probably take off the tablet, huh? Jeez. Welcome to Bodie Arrow Terminal. Fuel trucks galore. Armin Addict is coming in to park. There we are. 3 Echo Foxtrot. And the Doppler radar over here. Boy, they even put the Cessna Flight Center, Pilot Center, if you will, Garmin. Usually that's flight schools. Yep. There you go, Bodie Aviation Flight School.
United 2667, contact tower 118.5.
And the pinpoint Doppler Max for Channel 4 out here, I guess. As well as the helicopter that was here.
Max 2715, 5
Oh, there it is.
Martin, turn left heading 300.
Cool. It's like a news helicopter.
Clear 27 right approach, maintain
Pretty cool.
170 knots, south, bro.
Alright, let's go check out Albuquerque. Old Armin Addict comes in and parks. I just parked at one of those T's over there. So feel free to do the same. Albuquerque should be to the east. So let's find out which way is east from the runways. 22, yeah, should be about this way. It's actually over there. Okay, let's go to Albuquerque, New Mexico, everybody.
Forget 4500, approach order.
Oh, I should off the chatter too, because my radios are off. That might help, huh? There we go. Got some power lines right there. That's a flightsim.to add-on too. Does all the power lines around the world. See if they have a golf course there. And this looks to be like downtown Albuquerque over here. Might still be loading, so just give it a second. Pretty nice area. Still loading. Looks pretty nice though. Photogrammetry in 2024 is a little bit better though. Oh, really? Alright, said after landing too, you'd think I would just go there. Alright, that's off topic. Trip recap from your DJI Action 5. Cool. Alright, let's take a look at it. I think you did it right, by the way. Oops. I'll turn off my music. Go full screen on this if you want. It's a 4K monitor, but it comes in at 1080. Well, pretty cool. Yep. Got some good cinematography there, just saying. This is in California. I love doing slow-mo shots like that. No, I got you. We don't have cliffs like that out here in the north. Well, we do sort of. They're not like that though. They're more rocky. Mendocino, California. The only place I've been in California is Los Angeles and Anaheim. Cool though. I always thought I'd end up in Los Angeles when I was in college. Being a guitar player, teaching music during the day, doing studio work at night, but different plans, you know what I'm saying? Well, if you haven't checked out this dude, Ann on YouTube, or it's Mondo, they're like two 7-Eleven guys out in Palm Springs, and they do like a bunch of things there. Oh, there's my daughter for one of my DIY videos. Alright, Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's where we're leaving you from. I'm gonna do the landing video. I'm gonna try loading it for a replay, and we'll see what it does. But you can see Armanatics all the way out there. I got you. I stopped it. We're good. It was right at the end. We're good. All right, we're gonna load the flight replay and see how I landed this thing, because I'm experimenting with this flight control replay program, and we'll see what it does. Here we go. All right, you ready? Thought I loaded it. If I push play, it will do play. Oh, I gotta get out of the camera. Here we go. Alright, fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forwarding, sir. Pause it, fast forward. Oh, that's right before the landing. Let's try to go a little bit before that. Stop, pause, pause. Let's go right there. There we go. It's left downwind. And just like the outside camera, you can do the same things while it lands. I think it shows the wheels and everything. But see, it's real world time, it's real world sim time, but it replays what you did by position. Usually a little more stable than that in real life, just to let you know. I was worrying about being under the Charlie there. Not that I had to, but literally the Charlie goes like right here. So again, this is a replay. I have to get like a replay camera slide. I'll do that eventually too. Yeah, that's the wheels. That's when I deployed the wheels. Cool. Felt that in the butt kicker again. I'm reliving the experience. Oh my god. Alright. Coming around, turning base. Lots of power lines. Peripheral vision is always hard in the sim. It's way easier in real life. I just can see out the windows. If I knew to turn it around, it's still gonna be a little wide. Excuse me. And we're a little low. So, you know, try our best. Sorry about that. I had something playing. Alright, here it comes for the landing. Not that bad. A lot more shifting than what I'm used to in real life. As is in the sim, that's just the way it is. These planes tend to float more than in real life too, as well. Not that I'm making excuses, but not bad. I'll tell you feet per minute in a little bit. That was a pretty nice landing. Wasn't on the middle, but it was a nice landing all the same. So there you go. And if you must know, look at this together. Atlanta, feet per minute. On that landing was, well, it's also picking it up in Volanta. That sucks. Feet per minute was, I don't know what it was. It was supposed to save it. Don't tell me it didn't save it. Oh, there it is. I think it was a relatively nice landing. Oh, there it is. Negative 134. I thought it was less, but hey, it still wasn't bad. I don't like judge myself on that. And there I am taxiing back. I'm gonna push the stop button and relive button. I think that takes me to real life. Could be wrong on that. Follow AI plane. I'm still getting used to this software program. But anyways. Stop. Live. Exit. If I exit out of the program, does it go back? Probably not. Oh, it does in the drone cam though. Here's Albuquerque. So anyways, we're going to leave from Albuquerque. New Mexico. I want to say thank you to everyone that came out and actually stayed. Like, we had a lot of you stay there. I appreciate all of you. And we are going to raid someone on Twitch, so if you're on Twitch, stay tuned. Armin Addict, thank you so much, and no problem. Thank you for flying with me tonight. Hope to see you at another one. Go to the I Want a Sound if you want a sound to introduce yourself on the stream. JT, you might as well just do that already now because I can tell that you're going to be back. Anyways, we're going to raid someone on Twitch. If you haven't pushed that follow button, please push that follow button now. I'm trying to get to even more followers on Twitch. If you're watching me on YouTube, remember to push the subscribe button, or if you are on Twitch, try to go to the YouTube after, push the subscribe button. We'll try to get to 1,000 subscribers there so I can hopefully somewhat monetize that channel sometime. And if you're on Kick, or you want to go to kick.com/EricFlight, it's pretty easy. Follow me on there too as well, and we're looking for our first subscriber there as well. But I appreciate all of you. We're going to raid someone. Stay tuned. Have a great night. Eric Flight, peace out. It was awesome seeing all of you, and thank you for staying with me here. So, stay tuned for the raid. We'll see you soon. Eric Flight, peace out. Bye.